Hey, it's Hassan Wood here again. I just woke up and had some information to share with you guys. A big company reached out to me and I felt like I should update you on how the whole process looked like. And basically this is what this channel is about. I do what things all the gurus say and report it back to you guys what actually works, so you don't have to be confused and try things which don't work. Right, day 10 probably at this time. And right now I'm sitting in my college. It's in a student lounge. You can probably hear some background noises. I'll actually record where I'm sitting. So, you know what? I have my phone with me. I'll record right here. This is the setting I'm at. The whole point is no wasting time and no days off. Alright, okay, so before I actually start making sales calls, here's a new strategy for you guys. I feel like it's easier to open up a conversation with the prospect if you have something to relate with. This is what I mean. Cold. Because if you just start cold calling and out of nowhere you just pitch something, first of all, it looks awkward and it makes them think that this guy is just calling and spamming everybody. But if you have worked just a little bit before the call, then it's no longer a cold call. Then it becomes actual, you research about someone and they actually take you more seriously as well, because they think you actually took the time to research about them and know about their business. So what I changed before, you guys probably seen in the previous videos, I would just say, I'll be honest with you, this is a cold call and I have something to pitch your business. Would you give me 30 seconds to say it? And it's really awkward for them to say no. They usually let it say yeah, but to me it felt a bit off, just straight up saying it's a cold call, even though there are some benefits to it, that you show that you're being honest and you're being very transparent. But the new strategy is I send them DM messages on Instagram first, right? The business I'm gonna call, before I call them, I send them DM messages. One of the benefit is that you can get a response from their Instagram, and you have chance of, you have twice as chance of getting success or getting the appointment booked. And this is one of them. They were kind of interested, so they told me to send them the inquiry on their email. This one liked my messages, and this one, here's the mistake that I made. I want you guys to not make it. So when I send this, I'm gonna call this business regardless, because usually it takes 4 touches to turn strangers into customers. But what the mistake I made was when he said, "What are your charges?" You can see I texted him like 4 times, and it's usually free on chasing results. You can probably read through these messages a little desperation. There's some sense of, I really want him as my client. We cover for the store setup fees and domain, and you can cancel anytime, and you get to keep the store. It's like, you get so much. But on the other hand, I'm actually doing them a favor. It's later on I realized, I don't know if I'm gonna get a appointment booked with this one, but the lesson I learned is kind of valuable, and I want you guys to realize too. In sales, the person who cares less usually wins. I heard it from one of my role models, Saigon Yalchin, but I never really understood that until pretty much now, after losing a lead, which is you never want to sound desperate. You want to sound confident. That when he said, "What are your charges?" you never want to go into, because if you listen to him, you're giving him power. You don't want to do that. So instead, I should have just sent him this message, which I came up with later. Dodge the question respectfully and say, if you're interested, I usually have a quick presentation and go over all the details on Zoom. Are you fine with that, right? So you say something like that. Now, let's get back to the work. These are, as you can see, I have sent over probably like 100 cold DMs. And now step by step, let's call each business. This one haven't gotten a chance to respond. Another thing I wanted to say was, out of 100 DMs I sent, around 8 of them opened my DM. Other like 92% or 90% didn't even get a chance to look at it. The 8 people who looked at it, 4 of them showed interest. One of them sent me his phone number, and he said after Ramadan let's start working together. And the other one of them I just showed you right now, he was interested. He asked about how much I charge. It was just my mistake that I went a little too much over. Not maybe not, I don't know. And 2 more scenarios like that. So one of them gave me an email and told me to send an email, and when I sent an email, I have a tracker. I actually saw they clicked the link and showed a lot of interest. So I will keep sending them email, and hopefully have them as clients. But another thing I want to say is this is the thing that Alex Ramosi talks about, is the difference between high leverage activity and something that has very low outcome. For example, you can be sending 100 messages every single day on either of the platforms, but if there's another activity which might take less time, for example, meeting businesses in person, might have more leverage, more outcome, like calling sales calls. It is nervous, it gets you nervous, me too personally, but it has more outcome, more reach. For example, if I do a cold call, it's like 90% chance I'm going to be able to talk to the business owner and they're going to get to hear my message. On the other hand, if I just send cold DMs, as you saw, 90% of the people haven't even seen it. So going back to the same point, it's all about which method you choose and the leverage that you get with each method. There are some drawbacks, sometimes you have to grow up, and actually have guts to do it, sales calls, but it also has some benefits. On the other hand, if you just do DMs, you don't need a lot of courage, but the success probability is lower. Now let's do it, this one. Okay, let's first look at it. What is it that they will sell? Pretty much ice creams and waffles. I feel like, why not? Let's give it a shot. Dream ice cream. Let's look it up. Dream ice cream. Yes, there's this one. 4.3 rating, so people do like their food. That's good. I have a class starting soon as well. It's 5:23. My class is gonna start, so I have to make it really quick. Where's my sales script? Right here. I should have gone over it. You know what? I don't have time for that. Just do it. Because if you overthink it, that's when you screw up. Hi, can I please speak to the owner? Do you know what time will they be available? It's about an inquiry I sent. Got it. Thank you. Alright, this one said he'll be back tomorrow at 6. He's not here right now. It makes sense because the restaurant owners usually there's usually the gatekeepers that have to pass by. So he said he'll be here by 6 tomorrow. I'll call them around 6. Let's go over the next one. But so why not have a little note that says call Dream Ice Cream at 6 tomorrow. Let me write that. Basically guys, everything I'm doing, just keep a note for yourself, and so you don't make the mistakes that I make. That was the whole point. As you can see, I had here too. So green ice cream at 6 tomorrow. And what will happen is it will give me some leverage too. When I would call, I would say, yo, I called yesterday, but the owner wasn't there. They told me to call today at this time, and it will make me, give me some sort of advantage too. So that's good. Not a problem. Now let's look at the other ones. Alright guys, my class is about to start, so the rest cold calls I'm gonna do at home. Right now I have to end this. Hello guys, so today is the next day from yesterday when I was recording in the school, and you probably remember the guy said, can you call him tomorrow, because the owner wasn't there. So it is 6:29, and let's give them a call. Let's see if the owner is actually there. Let's go. What's this one? Hello?
Hello, James Kinswell for Help you today.
Yes, I called yesterday and someone told me to call today if I want to speak to the owner. Is he here?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What is that?
Yeah, I called yesterday, but someone told me the owner will be here today after 6. So, is he here?
No, he's not here at the moment. I'm sorry.
Do you know when he'll be available?
No. Try reaching to the email over Instagram. They will respond there fast for whatever you need.
Yeah, I did send them a DM on Instagram, but haven't seen any reply. Can you give me their email?
What was it regarding?
It was regarding the inquiry. Marketing.
Oh, you said that the inquiry of what?
Marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah.
Are you trying to have a business proposal? I'm confused on what you're asking.
Yes. So it is, we have a new proposal for restaurants, so I was trying to meet the owner.
Alright, yeah. So, I don't know when's the next time he'll be in. I'll try to contact him and I'll give you a call back.
Alright.
He's busy at the moment.
Alright, no problem. I don't know why, but it seems like he was the owner, but he didn't want to talk. But hey, it's alright guys. There's plenty of fish in the sea, so if one of them says no, it don't mean anything. I mean, but if he was the owner, why would he hesitate to say that he's the owner? It doesn't make sense. But before I go on calling more, let me show you guys a little surprise. While we go on to the next calls, I wanted to show you guys something. How, sometimes hard work pays off. So this was one of the DMs I sent, and I already gone over breaking my offer, and I already told you guys never to spam everybody with one big text. It looks really wrong, and it usually annoys people. First of all, it's hard to read. Second of all, it looks like you sent the same message to everybody, so there is no customization at all. So I sent them. The owner apparently reached back to me. They wanted to know if this thing was legit, so they asked for me to, if I have a website, and can I send them an email regarding what I do and all that stuff. And I thought it was, just like another usual thing. And then apparently I got an email back from the owner of this restaurant, and let me show you guys. It's exciting. This was the owner. He reached back to me. This was the message that I sent him. It's probably the same thing. Hey, it's Hassan from Instagram, as requested. So I created a value video, which I sent to people when they asked for me, what do I do? I created one value video. I send it to everyone. So like this, I don't have to create personal audits. Even though, guys, back in the days, I did everything. I did personal audits. I would create one audit for one person and one client, send it to them. Most times they wouldn't even see it. So I've done all those crazy stuff. And before I mention what he said, there's this Google Chrome extension that you want to download. It is called email tracker. So every time someone opens up your email, you know that they opened and they clicked on the link. So this is, you can tell if someone is really interested how many times they opened. It tells you every time someone opens the email. So this is what he reached back to me, and please let us know a good time for us to get a call to discuss in detail. We are a national chain with 21 outlets and can scale to all locations if this is a good fit. So he said if it's a good fit, can give you all 21 contracts. This is kind of I was like, ooh, it's pretty big. And then I said, please fill out the survey. It's on my website. And then they actually filled out the survey. And now we're gonna set a call after Ramadan. Right now it's really busy. Oh God, what I'm saying. We have a religious festival. It's called Eid. Is tomorrow, and everyone's busy. So no one's. It's like Christmas for Christians. So it's really busy to set up any call. So this was the application survey on my website. He filled it out, and we're gonna set up a call. This was one of the clients. And let me show you another one. Cold call. This was the other one. Burger Mania. He was also interested. And can you email us before? He's the same process. He also said, he even asked, what are your charges? So if someone asks that question, that means he's actually interested. And then I was, if you're interested, we can have a quick presentation. He was like, can you email us? The same thing what the previous one did. So, and then I sent them, basically he's trying to build some, he wanted to see if this is actually legit. So I sent him my website, and let's see what he says. He hasn't seen my message yet. So these were two of the clients talked to me on DMs. Recent update I want to share with you guys. I'm kind of excited about one of them, really. Actually both of them. And I don't know why it's not loading, but there were more, two more clients who are interested. So as of right now, this is really it. If there's anything I'm missing out, I want to tell you. Not really. So hope you guys had some insights. If there's any more questions you have, just drop it down. I will try to answer them. And yeah, so let's get back to cold calls again.